Tesla Model 3 vs Honda Accord hybrid ownership costs. April 13, 2022. It's a well-known fact that electric cars require much less maintenance than ICE or hybrid vehicles. Simply put, EVs are much less complex and therefore there's fewer things that can go wrong. But just how much cheaper is it to own an EV? YouTuber Cleaner Watt lets us know in his latest video. Comparing a Tesla Model 3 to a Honda Accord hybrid. Cleaner Watt compared both cars across a 5-year, 75,000-mile ownership cycle. He factored in all necessary categories. Purchase price. The average 2022 Honda Accord Hybrid XL costs $38,432. Meanwhile, the higher Touring trim's typical price is just over $41,500. Meanwhile, the Model 3 starts at $48,190 in RWD guise. The long-range AWD, a comparable rival to the Touring trim Accord, starts at $55,690. Energy cost. Using the latest prices available, the Model 3 will cost around $550 to run per annum. Meanwhile, the Accord will set you back between $1,350 and $1,500 depending on trim level. All figures are for 15,000 miles. Maintenance. Although it can vary widely, the Accord will cost you $4,271 to maintain over a 5-year period per data from Edmunds. Meanwhile, the Model 3 will set you back around $3,820 according to Cleaner Watt's calculations. Warranty. The Model 3 RWD has an 8-year, 100,000-mile battery, powertrain warranty and a 4-year, 50,000-mile general warranty. The Model 3 LR comes with an 8-year, 120,000-mile battery warranty, an 8-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty and a 4-year, 50,000-mile general warranty. The Accord Hybrid has an 8-year, 100,000-mile battery warranty, a 5-year, 60,000-mile powertrain warranty and a 3-year, 36,000-mile general warranty. Depreciation. A 2017 Model 3 LR has, on average, lost around 35% of its value. Meanwhile, a 2017 Accord Touring has lost approximately 42% of its value. Data was not provided for the Model 3 Senior, which was the base Model 3 back in 2017. Total cost. Factoring in all of the above, the total cost of ownership for a Model 3 RWD is $38,016.51 per mile. Meanwhile, total cost for an Accord Hybrid XL is $40,246.54 per mile. As for the long-range Model 3, total 5-year cost of ownership is $42,990.57 per mile, while the Accord Hybrid Touring comes in at $42,772.57 per mile. One thing that WASNT factored in is local state incentives. Hence, in all scenarios, the Model 3 is likely cheaper to own, despite the high initial cost. Source reposted and summarized from Ben O'Hare at Inside EVs. My take: I don't agree with the maintenance costs for the Tesla. The only thing I paid for after 3 years was a set of new tires. Everything else would be under warranty. Tesla Model Y became Austria's best-selling car in March 2022. April 13, 2022. Tesla continues to strengthen its presence in the global automotive market. In March 2022, the company achieved strong results, and Austria was no exception. Tesla Model Y has become the best-selling car in the country, surpassing even cars with an internal combustion engine. Tesla Model Y continues to amaze with sales results. As CEO Elon Musk predicted, the compact SUV is on its way to becoming the best-selling car in the world. Model Y was the top seller in the EV segment in various countries around the world. And in some countries, it became the best-selling car, regardless of propulsion type. According to Statistic Austria, Twitter, Tesla Model Y became the best-selling car in Austria in March 2022, outselling its petrol competitors. Tesla sold 39% more of its electric SUVs than its closest competitor. So, in March, 655 happy owners of a new Model Y were registered, which is 3.2% of the market share. The Mazda CX-3 is in second place with 472 registrations. It is worth noting that Model 3 also performed well and ranked 7th in the overall automotive market with 315 sales and a 1.5% share. The two Tesla models became the only electric vehicles in the top 20. Which testifies to the incredibly strong love of the Austrians for the brand. Obviously, both models from Tesla have also become bestsellers in the EV market. Source reposted and summarized from Eva Fox at Tasmanian. My take: Elon said that the Model Y would be the best-selling car in the world. Europe is just leading the way. Ron Barron is supporting Tesla stock for the long haul. April 13, 2022. Investing legend Ron Barron has been holding Tesla in his portfolio since 2014. Well before the company's stock rose to new highs for the auto industry. In response to recent concerns about Musk's sudden decision to buy a stake in Twitter, Barron doubled down on his bullish take on the automaker and shared he'd be holding the stock for most of the coming decade. Barron plans to hold Tesla stock for another 8 years at least, said the Barron Capital CEO on a recent segment of CNBC's Squawk Box, adding that Elon Musk's decision to become a 9.2% stakeholder in Twitter is meaningless. When asked if Musk's investment in Twitter would distract the CEO from duties at Tesla, Barron told the publication that the investment was tiny, going on to say that he still expects his firm to make 3-4-5 times our money on Tesla from here. Regarding the implications of Musk's new role as Twitter's largest stakeholder, Barron said, I think it's meaningless. It's a tiny investment. $3 billion for a man who is worth $300 billion. He has Tesla, which is worth $1 trillion, and, on the way to being worth $3 or $4 trillion. Barron added, there's no way this could be anything meaningful to him. The stake represents just 1.1% of Musk's overall net worth. Not to mention his companies Tesla and SpaceX, which together are worth a veritable fortune. Many analysts also expect the companies to help Musk become the world's first trillionaire. Recently, Barron Capital sold around $1 billion worth of Tesla shares, and Barron was quick to share this with CNBC. However, his portfolio still includes around 12.8% of total assets under management invested in Tesla, representing a whopping $6.2 billion after the automaker's shares skyrocketed in the past couple of years. With Tesla's recent opening of both Gigafactory Texas and Gigafactory Berlin-Brandenburg, Barron expects the automaker to produce 5 million cars per quarter a decade from now, effectively making the company as large as Toyota and Volkswagen combined. Source reposted and summarized from Zachary Visconti at Evernex. My take: Ron Barron is right about everything. My crystal ball tells me though that FSD will make Tesla a $10 trillion company and the Optimus robot a $100 trillion company. Made in Texas Tesla Model Y starts at $59,990. April 13, 2022. Despite the fact that the first customer deliveries of the all-new made in Texas Tesla Model Y have already begun, the manufacturer did not officially announce pricing or specs yet. According to the media, about 20 cars were delivered at the Cyber Rodeo event, held on April 7 at the Tesla Giga Texas plant, but it seems that the first batch of the cars was envisioned for employees only. According to Drive Tesla Canada, new reports, based on Reddit posts and internal email sent to Tesla employees a week ago, reveal that Tesla will offer the first MIT cars at a price of $59,990 USD, which would be some $3,000 less than the current price of the Model Y long-range AWD. As we understand, it was also the price for those employees. It's good news that the price is lower. But let's not forget that the new MIT version has also a slightly lower EPA range. 279 miles versus 330 miles. Assuming the same 19 wheels. Also, the acceleration is a bit slower. 0-60 miles per hour in 5.0 seconds instead of 4.8 seconds. Let's summarize what we unofficially know. Expect about the new Tesla Model Y standard AWD dual motor price of $59,990, 279 miles of EPA range, 19 wheels. 0-60 miles per hour in 5.0 seconds. Top speed of 135 miles per hour. Structural battery pack. 4680 type cylindrical battery cells. There are still more questions than answers. An interesting thing to watch will be whether Tesla will keep both versions of the car, or after some time if it will remove the current long-range AWD version and replace it with a new 4680 type with a longer range. Source reposted and summarized from Mark Kane at Inside E. V. My take: Tesla does not have many different models of cars, but they have a decent amount of variations of each model to satisfy the people.